New Year! Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy New Year. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Good morning. Kitty cat, you want to come up here? You want to follow me around? I know you miss stream. I know. Holy moly. Let me see. Ruby Bea with an 8-month resub. Thank you very much. Zila with a 53-month resub. Happy New Year, Hazel. Happy New Year. And Janahita with another 58-month resub, pardon me. Happy New Year's, Hazel. Hope you had a great time with the family. Thank you. Happy New Year, y'all. It's 2025, whether we like it or not. That's exciting or terrifying or upsetting or, you know, maybe all three. Hi, kitty cat. You want to come see me? Want to come sit here? I was happy to ring in the new year with you. I said, Happy New Year. And then I smooched, it was midnight, and I smooched my partner, and then I smooched my doggy, and then I smooched my kitty cat. All three of you. Not at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. First quarter quell of 2000s. Oh dear. It is a quarter century. It's a little frightening to me that I remember the millennium, and now I remember this. Because that means that I'm not 8 anymore. How did Doggy take the fireworks? He was fine, actually. We took him for a walk pretty late, because we like to take him out before bed just so that he can kind of do some business before we go to sleep. And he didn't mind. I don't think he really cares, which is nice, because I know a lot of dogs really don't like it. Today, I want to see what's on the trading post. Also, I'll find out the name of the Mog pieces. It is true that it was a sarong. The purple one is the purple sarong from the trading post, and then like a top. There is a robe that goes with it, but the bottom of it looks different. Haven't seen you stream since last year. This is true. I've been on a inter-year hiatus, 2 whole days. I saw that on the Discord, Ryok. I'm so sorry. Your kitty looked really, really lovely. Copper B-mount is the first thing I bought on the trading post. Yeah, I don't know anything about what's on the trading post. I'm excited to look. I'm gonna look and then do tender and then shop, even though I could probably afford stuff right away because I have been not spending my tender. I don't know what happened, but like 3 months ago or so, I just got like picky. I got really picky all of a sudden out of nowhere, and now my standard for what an object or transmog or whatever has to be to get me to buy it is like crazy. Like what am I? I'm sitting on how much tender? Miscellaneous, right? Yeah, 3,700 tender, and I haven't even filled my bar yet for this month. And I used to be the kind of person that would spend it like completely all the way down every single week. I'm picking these quests up. I don't really want to do them. I would rather leave. Let's leave. let's just do that. There's a here, we'll heart the door and go. Is it February? I believe that is true. Yes, I think it's February. They said would have a bonus. 4 mounts in the post this month. Ooh, February we're gonna get a snake mount for Lunar New Year. Oh, I was looking at calendars yesterday, only to discover that the bookstore was almost sold out of calendars, which I thought was funny because on one hand, yeah, I was shopping on December the 31st. Of course, that's gonna be like the most out of calendars that anybody's ever gonna be. But also, like, I didn't realize that it was such a. I didn't think they were gonna run dry. I thought that there was gonna be lots. My options were German Shepherds, which just made me think of my dog, but they weren't my dog, so it was just kind of like a raised expectation, and then like, well, why isn't this my dog? They should all be of moose. And then, like, there was like a nature one, but I'm partial to like a puppy or a kitten calendar, so I ordered one instead. But that means that for 2 days until it gets here, I'm gonna have to just remember my appointments. Do I have appointments? Not really, but should I pick up? Here, we'll pick up more quests that I'm probably not gonna do. I might do them. You never know. Weirder, stranger things have happened. I like world quests. I'm more likely to do that, I think, for the world soul thing. And trading post is over this way somewhere. When you said tender, my brain pops up the Elvis song. Love me tender. Notice how cute the toes on the auction house mount are. It has toes? I must have toes. Everything has toes. Well, most things have toes. Fish don't have toes. Big ones. Okay, up here. Let's see what we're fighting with here. What are we looking at? What's the month? Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice bird. Bird. Reigns of the brilliant sunburst peafowl. Yeah, that's pretty. Do I have a bird like that yet? I don't know if it's the first one that they've ever done. Ensemble golden clockwork attire. This is cool. That's a bit different. The ensembles I'm a little skeptical of just because I've seen it happen a couple of times the way it did with the Harvest Golem set, where you see this super unique, really cool set and you're like, oh man, am I going to spend like 600 plus tender on this? And then you either do or you don't, and then a holiday comes along or like a new piece of content and they just give you a very similar recolor. Surprised people still use calendars. My phone has the date. I am better at ignoring my phone than I am at ignoring my paper calendar. I keep it up kind of like adjacent to my kitchen, so I tend to just wander over to it and look at it while I'm cooking, whereas my phone I stuff in a cupboard like the devil. So, and even if I was on my phone, I'm probably not just scrolling my calendar. So it like surfaces things more, and then I like remember that I was gonna do XYZ thing. Do I have the bluish one? Hang on, I'm not done yet. I just want to know if I have one of those phoenix looking. I do have a Majestic Azure Peafowl. I've had it since March of 2024. How come I don't ride it? What happened? What went wrong? It's beautiful. Is this a sign that I don't need another one? I don't know. Oh, interesting. Bought the fire chicken, froze the turtle for a month where I didn't want anything else. I think this is finally going to be the month where I... Oh my god, there's wind-up woofers. I think this is going to be finally the month where I unfreeze my Underlight Corrupted Behemoth. Because if I haven't bought it by now, I'm probably not going to. I have a red version from the Fishing Derby. I like the purple version better, but I don't think I, like, need it. Okay, they also have this in green. It's very cute in green. I'm not going to wear it, though. I don't think I'm buying that. There's an Alabaster Battle Turtle. It's only 500 tender. Like I said, I'm picky now. I'm picky. Over 1k mounts need went away a while ago. I mean, by that argument, need never existed in the first place. We need, like, I don't know, shelter and water and stuff. We don't need mounts. Although, I haven't scrolled. Maybe I'm going to find what I need. Clockwork weapons. These are cool. They are good. They're neat. There's a mace. Two-handed mace. This is a fist weapon. That's going over ham. I feel like that would be fun for Flabby. I like the idea that, like, the dials can't keep up with it, because that's how I feel like Details reacts to his damage. There's a gun doing the same thing. A steel. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. And then we have 2 clockwork dogs. They're 300 each. That's kind of mean. If I want both of them, I need to give 600 tender, but I could just pick the... But then the other one's gonna know. I mean, it's clockwork. It doesn't have feelings. Also, it's a WoW pet. It doesn't have feelings, but, like, that's hard. Although, I do have tender, so, you know, we could maybe make it work. I like the cloak. I like the dogs a lot. What is this? That is a sick shield. Holy moly, look at it. It's like... Wow, you could really give somebody some steam burns with that thing. These are great. Oh yeah, I need to look at the reward of the month thing. Green arsenal of clockwork weapons. Oh, okay. Disappointed they didn't call it Robo Pup. Choo-choo shield. Okay. But the green version, I don't want to say it sucks, but it doesn't look as nice as like this brass situation. What else do we have? Helmet. Capes. Dynamite. The dynamite's great, and it's cheap, so that might have to happen. But I don't know if I already have it or not. But, like, that's fantastic. That's going to be important, especially if I play any kind of a goblin. And then you've got... Ooh, that's kind of neat. Hang on. I mean, mini skirts look a little funny on my gnome. Long or short. Oh, interesting. Well, they're cheap, at least. I have an easier time buying stuff that I like when it's, like, under 100 tender and not when it's, like, 600. And then you've got boots. You have the... Oh, man. They make you buy the skirts separately if you want them without the leggings. That's... And then there's feet separately as well. Well, at least I already have a Warforged Nightmare. What else? They have the Mad Max set back again, 850. Still unique. Still passing on it, I think. An orange tabard. And then I have the bug, which is coming back. I have this. I have that. And in the pit, I have that as well. So that's good. At least I already have 2 of the 4 mounts. I definitely don't need the turtle. I might need this. I might need that. And then, if I look at this, Arsenal Green Clockworks Contraption. So the fill the bar and you get the... Oh, you get a green version of the cloak. Okay, but I don't like the green one as much. But it's harder for me to justify spending on a recolor. But I don't like the green one as much. That's hard. Green Clockwork Mace, yeah. The Doomfist. Alright, well at least I'll have some version of them. Bird is pretty good. It's a nice bird. Definitely a nice bird. How am I going to fill my bar? I've got some points already. That's a bit strange. What do I want to do here? Maybe some profession weekly, so crafting orders might not hurt. Given that it's, I'm sure, a new week since I've done them. I've been so lazy about professions, especially since I bought the Brutosaur. I have about 100k gold. That's all I have. And I have made no moves towards getting any more. It's knowing that the green ones are the rewards. I feel like that's intentional. They must know that the green doesn't look as nice as that. Well, I mean, colors are subjective. There must be somebody that likes them more. But I don't know. You have all this like metal clockwork theming. Obviously, brass and copper are going to be like matching-ish colors. Okay, so we got that one. We got this one. Crafting orders. I believe you need to do 10 in order to get stuff. But I can go ahead and buy Viridescent spores. Yeah, we'll get like some of those, maybe some storm dust. Oh, and I can pick them up myself too because that's right. I have Darth Brutosaur. I want storm dust. I haven't actually used it yet. This is the first time. I had 20 already, but we'll get another 20. Spent 700k gold and a shield mug already for Christmas. Wow. How many of these do I want? Maybe 10. Alright, that is broken. That's extremely convenient. I get it. Also, this is a good heads up. There's approximately 5-ish days left in order to buy that if you were gonna, because they're gonna take it off the shop because they know how to monetize FOMO. We're gonna shatter one of these crystalline powders and then do some crafting orders here just to kind of... I can send myself crafting orders that are probably cheaper to do. I'm definitely gonna lose a little bit of gold doing this, but I don't know. Maybe you'll get something good out of the little boxy thing. 1 week left of anniversary event. Gosh, there's probably something I should do. I'm probably gonna end up doing something at like the last minute. What I really want to be doing is the BFA meta achievement, and I should at least take a look at world quests and stuff. Do that one too? Yeah. But I want to focus trading post first. Just to kind of, you know, I like getting trading posts done early because I like to kind of do it and then I can put it from my mind and not worry that I'm going to run out of time. I know you have all month to do it, but if I put it out of my mind, I might not think about it again until March. Well, not March, but it might be a while before it kind of comes back around in my brain. Okay. Do I need some stuff? Maybe some lore drop just so we can do just a variety of things. I haven't like linked in my brain the icon to the fact that it's a Brutosaur yet. I'm so used to looking for the green one. I want, I don't know, 40 of these, something like that. Oh, it's so weird that you don't have to go back to the mailbox. That's so weird. I know some of you have been doing that for like a month already. You're used to it. I'm not used to it yet. Oh, dear. Okay. One. That one's gold stuff, although it's not like I have anything better to do. I need some null lotuses. Maybe I should put it on top and then I'll remember which one it is. Also, I have a keybind for it. You guys have fun New Year's Eve? We watched movies. I did stay up until midnight. I didn't think I was going to, but we did stay up until midnight. Watched a couple movies, and then I tuned into like a YouTube live stream of the CBC New Year's Eve broadcast, which was hilariously awkward. There's nothing funnier than watching reporters try to report on effectively nothing. It's just people partying and like, yeah, people are having a good time here, Steve. All right, Jim, we'll check back in 5 minutes. It's like, there's nothing, like, I don't know, they're interviewing people who are just like, woo! It's just funny. I got a kick out of it. And it mainly because I wanted a countdown, you know? We wanted to, like, at least be able to be excited about the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing. But they didn't actually start, like, they messed it up and they didn't actually start counting until, like, 4. And then they had it, like, off with their on-screen countdown. And then, of course, it's, like, YouTube lag anyways. I think it was already, like, 12:02 by then. But, Leyline Residue, Blessing Blossoms, and some Aerothor's Spear. I'm doing all the default crafting orders because... Why am I doing them? It's because I am too lazy to send myself crafting orders, and this is an easier way to do it. I think that's why. Blessing Blossom. Many blessings. Aerothor's Spear. Went to bed at 10:30. Stormed here in NYC. Kind of not safe. Lightning all night. Ooh. I wonder if some people must have gone out and partied anyways. That's kind of scary. Partner was busy in December. Didn't even play WoW. Quickly got stuff done at midnight last night for the trading post. Holiday gift yourself a Bruto mount. My friend Flavie gave me the gold that I needed for the rest of my goal. And I bought it that way. It was kind of my WoW gift from Flavie. Or at least half of it. I did just ride my mailbox mount to the mailbox. I'm probably going to keep doing that. I think that's going to be a hard habit to break. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Alright, make this one. I don't even know what we're getting for these, but we can sell the items and stuff that you get. You can sell, like, these little... Oh, also, some of these are for actual knowledge. So hang on. Writhing samples. Yeah, a couple of writhing samples. More mica bloom. And then, yeah, that should be good. Okay. Plenty of people out. Just means rideshare prices were even higher than they usually are to NYE or stormy weather. Oh, yeah. Mica bloom, writhing samples. Also, let's maybe do that on the shopping tab, shall we? I braved going to the mall yesterday because I had a item I needed to exchange that was a gift in the wrong size. And normally if I'm going shopping, I like to go at like the quietest possible hour, which depending on what kind of store I need might be after most of the stores are closed, but just not the store that I'm going to. Like groceries, I'll usually do like before bedtime if I can, because the store's nice and quiet and the parking lot's not a zoo. But because I needed to go to a clothing store and they're only open for like narrow hours, I had to kind of go in the middle of the day. And I thought it was going to be chaos, and it actually wasn't that bad. It was fine. I didn't even get honked at. Other people did. But that's because parking lots are a zoo. It was okay. All right, this one. Oh, Kyriak, I'm sorry to hear that. There's a real fresh New Year starting point, though. Holy moly. Big New Year, new you. Buying the new Bruto was great. You have the mail right there. Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take for me to get used to that. I might not. I might just, I mean, if there's no mailbox around, I'm sure it's going to occur to me that I have one on me. But if they're, like, I'm so used to using this mailbox specifically by the alchemy table. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to fulfill the crafting orders there. I may as well do this. This is knowledge points. I need those anyway. No, I would do the same thing. Yeah, I think it's going to take me longer than one stream to fix that. Oh, my bags are awful. Hang on. Romkahin banner. Get out of here. I don't want that. Oh, yikes. Fleeting Cave Dwellers Delights. I'm not going to use those. What do I have up here? Oh, ruined things for the new ring. I don't know about that. Winterfell Disguise Kit. I have all this, like, holiday garbage in my bag. Spare toolboxes. These are just such garbage. They're to get an extra buff in Awakening the Machine, which, as far as I can tell, doesn't need buffs. Like it was pretty doable even before we even got fully geared up on the hardest difficulty, and now it's, I don't know, I don't even do it anymore. But like, even when I did do it, I think I used one of those buffs once because I was like, what does this do? And I'm like, oh, it's weird. It's just like a relic of what they thought the event was going to be, because it's like these stacking Torghast powers, except that you can only get one, so why would they stack? Very strange. Yeah, Awakening the Machine feels... Oh, and the other one is, the other one that I feel that way about is, the World Soul thing. I've only done that once. I'm probably gonna have to go back and do more of it for achievements one day. But the World Soul thing where you have like the echoes or whatever. Do I have them in my bag? I have a Radiant Echo. I think I have more in my bank. Just feels like unfinished to me. Or if that was the whole idea, then I guess I'm just... I don't know. I expected it to feel a little bit more complete. It was just wonky. I want... Like, both in that it didn't work super well, and it wasn't super obvious what the draw was or what it was for, really. Alright, 3 of those. I can get rid of those. I'm not going to make you... Oh, man. I am used to having a regular vendor, actually. I'm not going to make you watch me clean up all of my bags. Just the fun bits. Where's my... I had an augment ring to sell. Yeah, there we go. Should probably hold on to it, but whatever. Lucky items. I could probably stick some of those in the bank? Question mark? Terrified that the World Soul stuff will be for the final war within Mount Meta. I betcha it will be. It sounds like the kind of thing that they would do. It seems likely. Mailboxes are for commoners. You're royalty now with your own personal mailbox just for you. I'm going to make a little pile of the lucky stuff. Also, various Secrets of Azeroth things in case they become necessary again. Because I know we're still... Have they solved any more of the torches? I'm at 9... I got my mountain, that's it. As far as I know, it's just 9 to 12. And then that's a Warbound item, so I should put that into the Warbound bank. Good. Any other... yeah. Warbound, Warbound, Warbound. Good, and I can disenchant a couple of things. I'm sure I have enchanting knowledge to get. Let's figure out... Maybe Pet Battles. Pet Battles is like a nice, easy one to do. For... Trading post credit. There are 3 more orbs, and they haven't made any progress. I say, as somebody who's like sitting around and not helping, to be quite clear. Wow, how could they have not solved this over the holidays? What do they want to do? Spend time with their families? Jeez. I think the dev said that's all for now. Oh, so maybe it's not released yet? Good in a group if you need Valor Stones or Key Fragments for Delves. Yeah. Can't even finish the Siren's Isle meta achievement because one of the Citrines not showing up. Oh. Data mine another part in the next patch. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, so we're up to there. I'm going to go do Pet Battles. What am I going to do? It is... So we could do Classic Pet Tamers, actually. Any 3 Classic Pet Tamers, and that will... work for extra points on top of the 15 pet battles in total. I must have teams, right? I mean, I guess if I don't have teams, I can get teams. I have 2 monitors and a mouse and a keyboard. I can do all kinds of stuff. Zufu's pet battles. Not that you really need them for these little baby ones. Finally finished the old Bloody Rare and Frostbitten achievements. Oh, congrats! I remember working on that. Did you guys get the Golden Phoenix mount? Did anyone like skip it? I can't decide. Maybe you know what I should do is I should ride the blue one for a while and see how it makes me feel. Because clearly I've completely forgot that I had this. It's a lovely mount that I never use. So let's have a little look.
Need help? Hello.
Need help?
Have a good
What
one.
do we got? Yeah, that'll work. Dunno. Bought the 2 new mounts in the trading post. Have every mount in trading post. That's impressive tender-wise. Think I'm skipping. I feel like I might come back. It's so pretty. It's not skywriting? What? Well, then what's the point of that? I'm definitely not getting it if it doesn't skyride. This little trio of tamers used to be my go-to for just leveling alts, actually, because that daily quest gives about, I don't know, a quest worth of experience. They have low-level pets, so they're super fast to just slam through. And what else? They are close together, especially when you're with flying and stuff. They're close together. So I used to do the Snake Lady, Old MacDonald, and then the one other one that was close by. Nameplates. I use Plater. I use Plater, and I have a Plater profile for your Plater profile preferences. That's the one. It took me a minute to remember. I had to go through the different ones I've used in my life. The Fathom Dweller, Citrine, Shard Song, Gunlad. Look at you guys knowing all the words. I am useless at Siren Isle stuff. I have not brought myself to engage with it properly. There's just other fun stuff going on. Also, I'm a little bit of a hipster in that I like sometimes doing those things after. Like, it's not that it's like too busy to do or anything like that. It's just that, you know, later on when I'm catching up on it for my own reasons, I feel like I'll be more engaged with it. Got the Siren Isle and the Zal Med yesterday night. Oh, nice. Congratulations. I'm feeling so excited about how caught up on island time I am. Also, I changed my mind for what I want my last achievement to be for Farewell to Arms. I want to honor the Johnny Loa as the final thing that I do for that meta achievement, because then I'll get the Johnny mount and that'll be very cute. It's like how I pet Tyven for the last thing of the Tyven achievement. So I'm saving that. I'm going to honor all the rest of the Loa, and I'm going to, you know, pet the squirrels that I set sail to sea and stuff. Also, don't mind me not remembering where I'm going. But I'm going to save the Johnny honor, the Johnny bow for last. So that means that everything else needs to happen. Thought you were saying Johnny. Am I saying it wrong? What did I find recently? I watched a YouTube ad of all things for tea. And they talked about Twinings, and I realized I've been calling it Twinnings tea for my entire life, but the advertisement definitely said Twinings, and now I'm feeling a little bit dumb. I have a cat on my lap. What? She's like really cozy. She's doing that thing where she puts like her face down. Goal for the season. Get to Diamond. Nice. They don't spell it twine, so you're not at all dumb. I mean, I guess if they're talking about like twine that wraps up a package of tea or something, and they mean that the twinings on the package, that would kind of make sense. I don't know. I'm just gonna vaguely blame the British. I don't think it is 2 N's. I think it's 1 N, and I was just assuming. Okay, so I got credit for... Wait, what? Only 2 of those actually counted. The one that I just did didn't count. I did Eric Davidson, and he did not count. Oh, that's rude. Who else can I do? Lydia Acosta's down there. She's hard, though. What about, not hard, but, like, harder than... I might have to actually look up a team. Steven Lisbane. Is he on the... Is he in the list? He must be. He is in the list. Alright, we'll go do him. He's not too bad. Like, hi, sweetie. You get comfy, honey bear. Oh, man. I need to take down my holiday decorations today. I did the office, because those are the ones that I knew somebody would see. We're back to regular LED purple lighting, which I think looks kind of nice with the orchid up there. Also, my hair's still wet. Goodness. But my Christmas tree is still up. My Christmas decorations are still up. It's not going to take me very long to take it all down, but I have to do that today. I cannot leave it up into January. It drives me batty. Yeah, I like that. I think I missed having the regular LED. I like doing the holiday ones. And also, I was going through my big storage chest in my office, and I realized I didn't pull out my antlers this year. I usually wear reindeer antlers, and I still have them, and they just didn't happen this year. Whoopsie daisy do. I don't know. I'm just kind of like mixing up stuff here.
Can I help you?
Let's rumble. Because these pets are still, yeah, they're level 9, so they're not wildly difficult. Just wear the antlers one random day in July. Oh, man. I'm excited about this year. I think it's going to have nice things, and I think it's going to have hard things. And I'm trying not to get too hung up on the specifics and what and when. And I'm trying to just do one day at a time. Don't think too much. I mean, thinking is generally good if you're prone to not thinking enough. But I'm prone to thinking too much, so I'm going to try and think less, do more. You know, trust my instincts. Wear the antlers in March and call it Moose March. Can we celebrate an entire holiday month in honor of my dog? In March, that would be fun. Happy Moosey Month, everybody. Welcome to Moose March. Moose March Mayhem Madness. Ow, ow, ow. Sounds like a sports thing. I think they're always having mayhem or something. Okay, there we go. So we've done 3 different classic tamers. That gave us 100 points. We're going to go do another 11 pet battles for another 200 points. That's going to bring us past the halfway mark. And then I will think about it after that. How lovely are these pets? Maybe like level 8 beetles? I mean, sure. I can probably find easier ones to smush, though, especially because there's backline pets now. Plunderstorm is in 2 weeks? No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. If everything could just, like, wait. If I could just, like, have a year of vacation, and then we can move on with the world. That would be great. Everybody just wait for a year. Hazel wants to sleep in longer. Not that Plunderstorm's really going to prevent me from sleeping in, if we're being honest. But I am going to do it. I got to plunder the storm so I can plunder the Plunderstorm. I wonder if I'll be able to get it done in like a week. I feel like that was what it was last time. I played for about a week. And then that was that. I think that was how it went. Oh, I didn't turn in his quest. Oops. Sorry, bud. I don't know where I'm getting to. I'm excited for it. Not ready for that. Yeah, I had fun last time, eventually. And I think did they say something about changes? They had some notes that made me feel like they were going to make it a little more friendly to people that are not particularly interested in the PvP part of it. Not that it's still a PvP mode, but like, there was going to be like some kind of a thing. Mount off in 5 and tendies. Ooh, true, actually. That's a great point. Let's do that. How much chicken can I play here, actually? Because, like, if I'm in Elwyn Forest, I'm not far. I'll do, like, 1 or 2 pet battles, and then I'll head out. Because, yeah, Mount Off for Tendy sounds like a great idea. Super sad it's not a new map. I'm also kind of disappointed. I feel like a new map would have been fun. Just a change of pace. You know, I wanted a new theme, but I'm greedy, I guess. Oh, dear. Alright. Yeah, this is what we want to do, is just crush innocent rabbits and mice and stuff. Are you guys undertaking any fun New Year's resolutions? Anything snappy? Mine aren't snappy. Mine have a lot of fine print. Mine have a lot of conditionary text. Because normally, one of the things that I'm trying to fight against this year, or grow against, I suppose, is this idea that I'm going to do a thing, and then the second I fall off the wagon from the thing, I've failed, and then I feel terrible, and then it takes me like 2 years to try again. And I'm trying to work through that. So part of that is having more forgiving New Year's resolutions that are not totally busted the first time that you mess them up. Gave up resolutions a long while back. Long time no see. Haven't seen you since last year. All about health, starting 75 hard. Ooh, I wonder what that is. But yeah, I have like some vague resolutions, and I know vague is not what you're supposed to do with goals. You're supposed to make them specific. But I feel like vague is good because vague is harder for me to fall off the wagon at. I want to cook a little bit more. I want to keep up with yoga, which is, I've been doing that. Maybe not so much over the holidays. The holiday hours were hard for me to get to, so I'm going back in tomorrow morning, and I think it's going to absolutely murder me. I'm going to be just a big pile of mush. That's okay. I'll figure it out. Mount off this way. Hey, cook more. Keep up with yoga. Take 1 day at a time. Do my best. No resolutions here either. Did you have any resolutions last year that you've had a chance to reflect on, or were they kind of like forgotten super early? Last year I decided, and it wasn't really a New Year's resolution, but last year in January, like with the New Year, I decided that I was going to try a year of not drinking. And I can say that I successfully did that. I did not drink last year, and I kind of liked it. Entered Walk to Mordor. You walk the distance Sam and Frodo walked and get call medals along the way. Ooh, that's fun. I always think of Sam and Frodo whenever I go for a really long walk. If I'm ever out for like a hike or a walk that's going to be like more than 2 hours, I just pretend that I'm Bilbo Baggins or Frodo, or, you know, I get in my Hobbit mindset. I think about how in the beginning of both of those, they both talked about how they were all like soft and smushy from having been just like living comfy and eating, and how they, you know, got all these blisters and had to adjust to not a second breakfast, and then, you know, the belt loops start tightening and eventually you get all like travel worn and tough and stuff. This year you can be Sam and Frodo being chased by orcs and start running. No resolutions here either. Stopped a couple years ago. Too many yellows. Oh, you're all good. 2 minutes on Mount Off. This will be fun. I'm here early. Who will take me? There's at least 3 people here. I need a new transmog. I am wearing my holiday transmog, and it's adorable, but it is not Christmas anymore. It is January. It is time to change. I gotta put something else on. Certain Frodo and Sam had to scale mountains in rocky terrain. They did. That's when you need your rope. That's when you wish you'd packed your rope. You get your elven rope. I didn't turn in my alchemy services requested. Spend some knowledge, maybe. Because they'll yell at me when they're about to start this thing. I have 6 knowledge points. Oh yeah, that's right. I was cranking Orbinids. I've been taking all of these to 35 because the capstone thing where you recover flasks when you experiment does not feel relevant, because who's experimenting anymore by the time you've spent all these points? Like, I know all the recipes. I mean, maybe it's profitable to experiment, but like, I don't know. Have not really been doing that. So I've been getting these to the 35 because that gives you your last multi-craft bonus. These ones are all completely filled out. I haven't worried about transmuting at all, but I think after I get them all to 35, then I'll go fill them in just for the skill points. I do not have the rooster map, no. All right. Now soon? Should we start? First challenge in the Shire, Debris. It's 145 miles from the Shire to Bree. That feels long. Didn't they do it in like a weekend? Maybe it took longer than that. Maybe I'm misremembering. It's just because in all the video games that I ever played of Fellowship of the Ring, I had like a little Game Boy game, and I feel like that was like the intro. Get ready for a Mount Mania. Mouse over the center bubble. I'm not sure what you mean. Someone on a Hate-Forged Blaze Cycle. I think that was the Mountain Dew one. Alright. First up, Slitherdrake. 1 of 15. I like having the Traveler's Log as like an excuse to do this again, too. You know. Oh, there's some people here. There's a few people. Will we win? Who's to say? You never know. You actually never know. I have been defeated. Doesn't happen all the time. Kill Nay and Prowler. What else you got? It's nice that they give people enough time to like search up the mount if they're not using an add-on, but when you are using an add-on, it means that you end up with like a lot of time to wonder what they're gonna do next. Mine picked the Hurricane mount. I've been unlucky with that one. I feel like every mount collector has their white whale that they don't have, that's not that rare, that comes up in Mount Mania sometimes, and you're just like, you did this on purpose. You just wanted to see me suffer. Krusty Crawler, trading post. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, guys. Mount special. Yeah, there we go. Stupid Heartbreaker. I have them, too. Mine is the Dauntless Imperial Lynx, I think. From the Keyflame boxes in Hallowfall. Will not drop for me. Very rude. Oh. Sharkbait is my white whale. Yesterday morning after reset, finally got the Zareth Overseer mount from Mythic Jailer. Nice. One time she pulled it invincible. Everyone lost it in chat. I feel like invincible's... I mean, it's a hard farm for sure, but like... I feel like a few people would have it. Oh, there we go. I didn't realize I was still in the celebration meta. Or the weekly. Feel good to get an amount like the book from the Mage Tower. This is that Wrath Classic promotion. We made it Death Knight and leveled it. What else you got? We're 6 of 6 so far. Fiery Warhorse. Ah, yes. Old Karazhan. Shocked not as many people had the Swift Rizashi. Sorry, I used to raid Vinro. I mean, it's not because it became unavailable and because it was from so long ago. Of course it's rare. Just give me a skip to Arthas. Yeah. I agree on that one. I would be churlish not to. I farmed Invincible when there was lockout sharing available, so I basically did skip to Arthas on a ton of alts, and I would do it 10 times a week. More, actually, I think. Did the lockout skip back in the day. Saved a lot of time. Although now I'm missing a ton of transmog. Got Invincible from the time walking box. That's pretty nice. Oh man, saves a big farm. Arthas just has so much yammering. He just goes chitter chatter, chitter chatter. You know, he just has so much to say before he'll give it up. Oh, I don't have that one. That's Glory of the Argus Raider. This is my first miss. However, it seems shocking actually. Apparently 11% of registered characters have it, but nobody here. Arthas doesn't have many people to talk to. You're right, he's been just like waiting up there. Caps at 10. Well, but what if I want to win? There's 10. Grotto Netherwing Drake. It looks like I'm on the wrong one, but it's just because I customized mine. I forgot that they gave us a... It was like such a big deal that they gave us a Skyriding Netherwing Drake at the time. Wow, Protoform Synthesis mounts are still really rare. That's crazy. They're so cool looking. You'd think they'd be more popular. So happy. Still wish we got a few more colors for it.
Up next, we have...
How are you, Hazel? Hi, Scarlet. I'm doing well. How are you? I did a little bit of a houseplant purge where I got rid of a couple of them that either weren't doing well or just weren't well suited for me, and it feels nice to have a more manageable amount. I've got some that I'm gonna change their pots, and you know, I got like every plant that I had in my living room watered and they all needed it, and that was kind of nice. I had to like fast walk. I needed a new bag of houseplant potting soil, and I had to kind of grab it and then just get out of the plant section at Canadian Tire because I'm highly vulnerable to the plant section at Canadian Tire. Heartbreaker. Woo! I think we got this one in the bag. And I knew the point was I was having less plants and not more plants, so I needed to keep going. Pain to get is the problem. Are they though, like relative to other mount farms? I didn't feel like they were that unreasonable. Maybe that's just bias, like the opposite of recency bias. It's a long time ago bias where I've just like forgotten how annoying they were, but I feel like it wasn't bad. You could get any given one of them with like a day or two of good farming if you got lucky with the if you had like the lattices and stuff.
I have one of a kind items.
All right. So now, trading post-wise, that's where we are. We still need more... the Pet Tamers thing's not going to work because I would need 3 of them, and I want to do this all today. So I need to go back to Elwyn Forest and do another 7 pet battles. What's on the trading post? All kinds of stuff. They got clockwork weapons. They have a couple of different mounts, including a red version of this phoenix thing I'm flying around. I think I won. That's why I'm on blue and sparkly. Also, I probably should have... no, it's usually story time after Mount Off anyway. I was going to say I should have stuck around and gotten a cheap transmog in, but we'll just suck it up and pay for it. I need to fix this. What am I going to wear? It's not this. New year. No longer Merrymaker Inksy. I think I'm insane again. Oldie but goodie. What do I want to wear here? What do I got? I had my biker set on for a while. I want to put on something new. Winter... There's... I don't know why that's called Mythic Nairbar. That is not a Mythic Nairbar mod. Here's Harvest Golem. It's the Shark Hat Mog. The Shark Hat Mog, let's just delete that one as a copy. And then Dive Suit. I like the Candle Shoulders one, but I don't know if that's what I want to wear. Good old-fashioned fishing outfit. That was supposed to be like clothes I would wear, but it's not. It's not. Fancy dinner party. I don't wear that one either. Who do I think I am? I don't have fancy dinner. Stream intro. Yeah, so that one is... What is the chest piece called? Soul Cloth Vest, if anybody was looking for it. And it's with the violet sarong from the trading post. That's kind of cute. Do I want to wear something newer than that? I've also got a pink version. I think the staff doesn't matter because it's not going to show typically. There has to be a top that goes better with the sarong though. There must be something that matches a little more, a little better. I mean, I have shirts as well. It doesn't have to be pink. It just has to not clash. We could be here a while. This is a bit dangerous. They're bridging the gap nowadays. But there is a fairly serious lack of pink transmog, like properly pink. The trading post really helped. But for a long time you had purple, you know, but not a whole lot. That matches-ish, but I don't like it. It's the right color, but it's not cute. The elegant dress has been pink for a long time, but compared to the amount of transmog we have in all of the other colors, I think pink is at a severe deficit. Let's try hiding that. And then take a look at the shirt, because I do have a shirt on. That's the wrong kind of thing. It's just not gonna work. What else do we have? Archivist. It's a nice one with the yellow spring dress on. Yeah, alright. We'll wear that. That's nice. I have all manner of the wings. Good day, Hazel. How's the weather today? Good day. It is cold. It is chilly. I guess not by everybody's standards, but by my standards it's cold. It's under 5 degrees Celsius, and it is windy, and it is a little wet. I was wearing layers. I was wearing a lot of layers. Was the warlock behind you in Mount Off? Was keeping up with you? Till the Crimson Death Charger showed up. Farming in Taurus with a shaman set. Better to run it with a shaman. Does not matter anymore. Scarlet, you're absolutely right. It no longer matters. You can get those items on any class that you like. Within Taurus specifically, I think it drops tokens that you can then share. Well, what am I thinking of? Actually, it's... I forget how the tier distribution works for that tier. I was thinking of the Zereth Mortis, which is different. Forget. But yeah, typically it'll drop a token that you can mail, or it'll drop the piece directly, which you could learn. Usually one of those two. Back to WoW. Yay. Welcome back. I do not use Altaholic. The unread mail on the character list screen is default now. That is something the game now does without any add-ons. It's not always wildly doesn't always work perfectly, but it does make a solid effort. Wish it told us which have great vault loot to get. Like the color of that cup. Yeah. That was a very well chosen color for a gift for me. It matches my phone case like exactly. It looks like I planned it. Happy New Year, Hazel. Happy New Year. Yeah, I like these dresses. I know it's January 1st, so it's not spring yet. We've got a couple of months of winter before we get to spring, but I'm wishful thinking. Now that Christmas is over, I'm done with winter. I'm over it. I'm just kind of biding my time until spring now. I'm gonna be just waiting, checking the branches for the buds on the trees. Enjoying my sweaters at least until such a time as I no longer need them. I will say, what will I say? That's not the way I want to start that sentence. I got a gadget that I had a disproportionate amount of fun with compared to the price and size of said gadget. Maybe this is like a normal thing for people to have, and this is like a normal chore / task for people to do. And it would be like if somebody discovered an iron and you're like, wow, Hazel, good for you. We've all been doing that for years. But it's not an iron. I did not have, and had never used before, a fabric shaver that's designed to like shave fabric pilling and loose fibers off of, you know, like knits or sweaters or whatever it may be that are worn. And I'd been kind of thinking about it. It was already on my radar, but then I was watching Queer Eye, and one of the hip tips that they put at the end of Queer Eye was about a fabric shaver, and I was like, that's my sign. They're like $15 anyways. I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger. And I got one. And I had like the best time going through all, because I have a lot of clothes that I like to keep them, especially if something is like a favorite. I'll hang on to it and I'll wear it for as long as I can get away with. And often they do end up getting kind of pilled, which makes them look a little more old and worn. And it didn't used to bother me, but once I'd seen it, I couldn't really unsee it. I get this fabric shaver and I start going to town, and now all of my sweaters and stuff look so much newer. Plus I had a throw pillow on my couch that was like really badly pilled, and I gave it the business, and it looks so much better now. It looks brand new. I'm so pleased. What am I doing? I'm picking my next task is what I'm doing. I need another 250 points. Best part of winter is coming. Snowboard season. Upgrade to a lint roller. It wouldn't replace a lint roller for me, but it would kind of, they both work to make the thing look cleaner and fresher and newer. I don't know if the footage turned out, but I filmed a little bit of it because I wanted to use it for a member video for this year. All right, what am I going to do? I need 250 more points. Can I just like do... You can do any raid bosses for these, right? Kind of tempted to just go like run old raids. I think that works. Because like what else would I do? Or within stuff. Oh yeah, there's some easy ones. Siren Isle bosses, Reputation, World Boss. World Boss is kind of easy. Draenix. Oh, you know what I should probably do? Maybe we go to the Siren Isle and do some Siren Isle things. And then we'll get it finished that way, because I kind of should maybe do them anyway. Yeah, lint roller won't take pilling off. And you would want to be a bit careful with a fabric shaver that you don't shave like loose threads with it, and that you keep the thing taut, because you don't want to like chop up your knitwear. But I didn't, as far as I can tell, I didn't damage anything, and it was so satisfying. So yeah, I went and I cleaned them all and I shaved them all, and I like refolded them, and I'm like, wow, they look so much nicer. It was like a spa day for my sweaters. I want to buy gleaming shards, actually. I keep looking at this and being like, where's my Brutosaur mount? It's not in my bar. It is in my bar. Gleaming shards, and then I'm going to pick them up from the mailbox that is on me. This one. There we go. Turn in a couple of these. You'll need the Siren Isle meta anyway. I will. You're absolutely right. I can't ignore it forever. I don't hate it. It's just less attractive to me than everything else. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I like all the other stuff that I could be doing a lot better. Contributing to the boss mob digs. Get 50 progress each. Okay, we'll see. That mount has an auction house and a mailbox? Sometimes. Oh, I also picked up a world soul for world quests. I could do a few of those. Siren Isle though. You shall not pass. Siren Isle is just time gated, not hard at all. That's good to know at least. So we can get there via this way. Also, I want to stop by the trading post really quick because I want to look at that orange phoenix again and see if it really doesn't skyride, because that just sounds so crazy when the blue one can. How would it? Why would it? I mean, it says flying mount. This also says flying mount. I betcha it does. They just say flying mount. They don't. It must skyride. I mean, I guess I could buy it, and then if it doesn't, then I could refund it. Somebody said it just flew and didn't skyride, and it just sounds so unbelievable. You know? Hopefully is it bugged? It's just so weird. Like, if it doesn't skyride, I don't want it. Maybe I'll wait on that one. Maybe there's a bug that they're gonna fix. You can... I know you can refund transmog that you've learned. You have like a window in which to do it, and it'll take it out of your collection and give you your tender back. Okay. Look at me, I'm learning. I'm gonna not completely follow my... I mean, it's not death. You don't die. Snapdragon rent. 5 meaty rations. Okay. So, I'm not going to be too... Oh, I'm allowed to... No, I'm not. It's hard to find a time when they want you to contribute to a main excavation. Complete activities, do stuff. I guess we just head out and start questing. You just twist your ankle when you fall off the ship. The funny thing is there's fully like a rope. Like, I'm sure you can just like hang glide down. I just haven't been bothering. Okay. I should have a pet out with me. We have so many pets. We should enjoy one of them. Do we have anything new? What did I get for the Siren Isle? I got a Crowling and a Battle Boar. My Tattle Crowling is blue quality. I don't know if that's got new favorite pet written all over it, but... So this is for 2 quests. It's hilarious to me that the Snapdragon wants meat from anything. That thing is not discerning with who it's gonna eat. Rope is phased. Oh, you have to drop off, but you could aim for the water. Okay. It's the best character race to play as a priest? I'm sure there's different, like, technically correct answers in terms of racials for different applications. It might be different for different specs, or like PvP versus PvE. Around here, we're kind of play whatever you like. You know, the best one to play is the one that you're going to enjoy looking at and connect with. I love Gnome Priest. And I get very excited whenever my racials are good, which is sometimes, you know. On Onsurek, it was great having Escape Artist. It would, especially after they changed the timing of the root thing, I can pop out of every one of those roots with my root break. Along with, like, the other root breaky people. I don't have to stack up. It's great. Okay. Oh, bear. Do love my gnomes. I'm assuming that the meat were snacks the pirates were carrying and I wasn't hacking off limbs to feed it. I don't know. Woe to the bilge rat that's walking around without any jerky in his pocket. I can take that one on my own. I'm already kind of hurting. I haven't fought any mobs that posed an actual challenge in a while, so I'm a little bit out of practice at it.
Get your feet moving. We got a tunnel to blast open.
Is the drain opening? I need to do the different bosses for a couple of reasons. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's so long. I don't have the patience to sit around for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. If I was gonna say if I microwaved something for that long, I would have really cooked it, but it's a weird metaphor for me to make. I may not have a microwave, but you know what I did get? I got a panini press, or a contact grill, or whatever it is you want to call it. I got like a Cuisinart griddler thing. And so far, pretty excited. I made a maiden voyage quesadilla. And then I did like a tuna melt panini yesterday for lunch that I stacked way too high. I put way too much tuna in it. I don't know. I was hungry. It was maybe a little too thick. Like, it still like got all melty and stuff, but it was maybe a little hard for the sandwich to completely heat through because it was holding the breast like super open. But that's my new kitchen gadget voyage. Unique pirate rare spawn just to the south of the drain boss. Okay. South of the drain boss. Well, here's one. I can probably do that and then make it back in time for the drain. Favorite gift to myself has been my steam cleaner. Kitchen has never been more clean. Steam cleaner for a kitchen. Tell me more. How does it work? Oh, so this is tagged. I didn't realize this could still happen. Is it for just like hard surfaces? Sinks? I just got sold in a new gadget. I don't know if I need to sell myself in another one, but like I'm intrigued. It sounds like the kind of thing I would have a lot of fun with. I must have spent 90 minutes just puttering around my house with my fabric shaver, just depilling all of the fabrics. For anything, kitchen's just the first thing I cleaned. Oh man, I would love to steam clean my floor. I find that when I'm doing yoga at home, unless I mean, it just gets like, even like I vacuum it and I sweep it fairly often, but it needs to be wet clean too, because like, you know, I've got a dog. There's not really like a mudroom area. You just kind of go from outside right inside, and even if you like stop in the mat to like wipe off everybody's paws, it's still going to be kind of, you know, there's like mud and dirt that's getting brought inside, and then like, you know, you're getting closer to the floor doing yoga and you're like, wow, it kind of smells. I don't want a stinky floor. Boils the water to steam temp. You high pressure steam clean everything so it sanitizes. That sounds satisfying. Smaller one makes it easy to clean the stove. All the places hard to get to. Oh. Interesting, interesting. I finally got all the stuff that was living on my kitchen counter. I had things on my kitchen counter for like 2 weeks in December that were just new to the home, like gifts and stuff that I just didn't know what to do with yet. What do you guys like to do with holiday cards after the holiday? I've been taking ones that have like handwritten messages of appreciable length and saving those in a box of sentimentals for the day that you like really are gonna want to see your parents' handwriting. But and then other ones I will be more likely to just recycle. But if I'm on the fence about it, I'll take a photo of it and then I'll recycle it. And that way I can still see it again one day. That's like my compromise. If I'm not sure whether or not I should get rid of something that's sentimental, but like not that sentimental, is I'll take a picture of it so I can at least reflect upon the memory one day. Depends on the card. Yeah. Because I feel like you can't keep all of them. I mean, you could, but it would be a lot of filing to keep all of them. Some of them are cute, though. My hands are freezing. My toes are nice and warm in my foot oven, but my hands are cold. Okay, nice. I got Man, I can't. I mean, I could disenchant all of this stuff, but like, all of this epic gear that I'm getting on Siren Isle, I wanted to eat it because I'm super behind on profession knowledge, and catch-up knowledge for enchanting is from disenchanting stuff. But, also that reminds me, for enchanting knowledge, which I don't even have any points. I must have not done my weekly, or I guess I forgot to turn it in or something. Maybe I spent them already. I wasn't gonna make that, and then I've completely filled out the enchanting tree. And then I've got enough of these, so I'm done with that. So I feel like I'm actually getting disenchanting points now. Looking forward to getting more mats one day. But yeah, they're all warbound equipped. All these epics are warbound equipped, so I'm saving them for some proverbial alt that I definitely don't have. Or that I'm probably not going to level, but what if I needed it? Why did he just let me take that? Is he dead? Why is he standing perfectly still with a book hanging from his hand that he's going to allow me to retrieve? Like, wouldn't he be mad that I took his book? The orphans don't want to play, meaning I cannot get the last hide and seek for the achievement. It's been like a week and a half. Oh, he's sleeping. Man, when I fall asleep reading a book, it crashes to the ground. That one would be in the sea. When I'm being smart, I lay like pillows or blankets or clothes or something like on the floor next to my side of the bed, so that when I fall asleep reading, the reader can just like get caught basically on something soft, not make a huge loud thud. I do not have a bilge rat supply key, so I cannot open that. I want this parrot. I don't think I have one of those. Where's my wild pet capture team? Saya, thank you very much for the 37-month resub. Happy New Year, Miss Hazel. Happy New Year. One wild pet and one that drops from pirate rares and elites only. Ooh, that's fun. That parrot is this week only. All right. We'll get it then. Ooh, speaking of pirate rares. Oh man, I'm not going to get it in time, am I? Well, it'll come back though. These rares are not. I know the pet would come back as well, but I've already begun this one. I feel committed. Happy New Year, kids! Happy New Year, kids! I hope you had a lovely celebration. Hope your weather's okay. Treating you well. Not the survival. What? My doggy is tired. A couple days in a row. Over this last weekend, I was staying up late and then sleeping in, which was fun. But Moose does not like staying up late, and he gets like he can't just he sleeps a lot like when we're up, but like it clearly disrupts his sleep to whenever we stay up past normal bedtime, which is like maybe 10 o'clock. And then he gets really like mushy and tired the next day, and he has to catch up on his naps. Each of them have just the one pet. Went with a no male priest, named him Finnegan. Nice. Okay. How are we doing? Trading post wise, it's coming along. Apparently, I had to capture an uncommon battle pet in the Siren Isle, which is just so strange and specific. But we did do it. Reputation. Oh yeah, contributing. You need all of the bosses to get that. Okay. Where am I going now? There's more quests to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to double check. I wanted to pop back to town to double check if I could contribute to stuff yet or if it was unavailable. I don't love this contributing to open up the boss thing because it seems like it's basically just never available. You know, like if somebody needs to contribute for quest credit or trading post credit or something, the fact that you have to kind of snipe when it's up is just awkward. I don't know. It doesn't... Whenever the boss is up, I don't feel like I've really worked together with the people of the zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got an achievement, apparently. I had not done all 3 of them. And then that one is still capped for some amount of time. So that brings me up to 900. So if I can do the other 2 bosses, if I can do Stalagnarok and Narathor, which I probably need to do for something or another anyway. That'll be something. Oh, I can feed my Snapdragon Wren. How you doing? Definitely not done yet. Oh, 10 quests. Did not give me any extra. Oh, it did! We're done! So I guess I could leave. I suppose I don't need to do these anymore. I mean, I'm sure I need to do them for something, but like, trading post-wise, we are done. We are set for the trading post. Can go get my clockwork stuff and do some shopping, I suppose. Am I gonna do that? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we can come back one day, maybe. I know that I need things here for the meta achievement, but I want to work on the BFA one first. I'm more invested in the BFA one. So if I've got the trading post done, then I want to get back on my horde character and I want to look at what's doing. Oh, hey, knowledge points. Kind of tempted to, I have, if I do 3 more world quests, I'll get 10 celebration tokens. And we can turn those in for Time Warp badges. That is tempting. That does sound exciting. Oh, trading post first though. Trading post. Can't get distracted. How many, I must have some of the celebration tokens as well. Yeah, I've got 120 of them. Alright, so we open the chest. That's gonna give me our clockwork weapons, as well as a back piece. And our tender. And now I have 4,700 tender. I don't know about the bird. 750 tender. I like this. I don't know if I would ever use it though. I feel like I have, if I wanted something like this, I also just have a big old gear that I could maybe use instead. I don't know if I'm actually gonna wear it. There were some things that I really liked that were cheaper, and then there's the pets, which I feel like are harder. I have to get this one. I think I'm gonna get both of the pets. Actually, maybe I'd just get Wuffy. Maybe Woofer can bite me. Literally. Sorry, buddy. I mean, you're very cute, but you're just the less cute version of this one. You know, I could have I need the dynamite. The dynamite's happening. I don't even care if it's a recolor. It's only 60 tender. Bought the 2 pets too. Only steady flying in the foul. Alright, well I'm not buying it then. That's crazy. I don't know what to do about the war skirt because like they're cool. Maybe I buy the short one with the leg wraps and then call it a day. Because I feel like I'm always going to want the leg wraps. And then, did I want anything else? Not the boots. Plus, this is not so much for my priest, it's more so for other characters, I think. Wonder Woman look. But yeah, gotta be short. Short with leg wraps, and then maybe, let's look at long without the leg wraps. Why wear long skirt when short skirt available? Oh dear. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. It's only 40 tender. Gosh, I'm being so cheap. I'm being so cheap. Oh, the laser, thank you very much for the gift sub. Especially because we're gonna get more. We're gonna get more. And also, I feel like these are going to come out in other colors eventually. This seems like the kind of thing that they're going to release in every color under the sun. So I don't need to have each individual one, especially because yellow's not like my go-to or anything. So I think I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah.
Come back again.
But what I did get... Short skirt and waist straps. I got the dynamite offhand, which is very important. Time to go shopping. Yeah, I've been passing up on a lot of stuff. I've gotten very picky. They hit a point where I realized that I was never going to have enough tender to buy everything I wanted, and something broke in my brain, and now I buy almost nothing. Something needs to be really amazing for me to get it. It has to be an absolute home run. I did get a wind-up woofie, though. That's a cute new pet. Yeah, that's the good one. I like that color. I don't need the green one. I know that's kind of sacrilege for me in my pet collection, but, you know, it's a brave new era. we're making choices. Aw, that's nice. I would like the 2 pounds. I am going to take a short break. And then when I come back, I think I'm going to pick something to work on for that BFA meta achievement. I'm really excited. BRB. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, kitty cat. It's nice and warm in here, although I did turn the heat on because my hands are still freezing, but... Are you hanging out in here just because I have the heat on? Is that why? I know, I'm having a hard time keeping the rest of the place warm. I came out into my kitchen this morning, it was 18 degrees in there Celsius. That is chilly for inside. For me. But, oh yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm happy. I'm happy with my choices. I have a doggy. I have some Mog. Do I want to make... I don't think I actually want to wear the skirt on her. It's mainly for other people, I think. Other alts. Which ones? I'm not sure. Haven't quite decided. I kind of want... I mean... Oh, to heck with it. If you want to do it, just do it. Just do the world quest you want to do, Hazel. Stop hemming and hawing about it. Kamalani Panda, thank you very much for the 50-month resub. Happy New Year, Hazel. Happy New Year, Kamalani. Scary could wear the skirt. Or my, it could be Roka, my Magheart Orc hunter that I've been playing. Is she a miniskirt kind of girl? I don't know. She could be. Oh, this is only for pet battle bandages, which I surely don't need, but it'll be an easy world quest to do anyway. Yeah, Katie. I was looking at different houses and stuff online, and there was one of them that clearly there had been like a rock in the way of building the house, and they either decided to not blast it out, or they had done blasting but they just ran out of dynamite or something. I don't know. Anyway, they had like done the drywall in the house basically over the rock, so there was a room that was a quarter boulder, basically. And I was looking at that being like, that is the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's probably a bad idea for all kinds of reasons. Oh, hey, I finished my, wow, I just got a lot of stuff. I got Dornagal 25, which is what happened, and it gave me a red top hat and blazer and stuff. It gave me a whole outfit. I got a, yeah, Vermilion Patron's Elegance. It gave me a whole red outfit. It gave me a title, Honorary Council Member Inksy. Cool, I didn't know I was almost done. Flow of Magic Fix sounds like a puzzle quest. We could do that. Have I done all the renowns? Yes, yes I am. I need more of the specific Severed Threads things. I'm not quite finished with General and Vizier, although I think I'm pretty close with General. That's the appeal behind doing the dungeon quest for the rep, is that I can pick one of the I can pick the non-Weaver people, because I always choose the Weaver with the actual weekly. Although, actually, if I'm not crafting, it would be a good week for me to choose somebody else and get some other reputation.
Irreplaceable artifacts of immense power. It is our duty to preserve.
Hazel, do you have the Dolly and Dot music toy? I will check in just a second. I don't know off the top of my head.
closer to securing the crash site and Dalaran's legacy.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, I don't know what it's called. It's a great point. I don't know what it's called. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Alright. That was that one. And then one more world quest. There should be like a flight one over this way. Unless I'd rather do the pet battle for, what, aquatic battle training stones? Somebody aquatic might be lovely. Mira Jukebox. Okay. I do not have Mira's Jukebox. I may need to do some serious farming. I might need to do some serious farming to get on my Horde character. Because I didn't play Horde much in BFA, so a lot of those BFA rep things I'm actually missing. Okay. This one?
Communication in... Oh, sorry.
So gold from the Paragon rep in Vol'dun. Yeah, I do not have any of the Paragon rep rewards for Horde. I have all of the Alliance ones with the exception of Tortolan Seekers, which I know is neutral, but the Bowl of Glowing Pufferfish hates me. Was not dropping. Did not want to drop. I have the rest of them though. But yeah, I'm gonna need to do some Horde rep. But luckily I have a character that is marked out for the job. I ought to finish leveling her. She's level 76 now. I could probably do another week's time walking quest if we're still pathing through time. I'm not sure if we are. I can take a look after this is done, see if we're in any time walking. I just like doing these whenever I am in the area. Especially if they're going to give me upgrade stones, because I might need them for something, you know? I do not like leveling my pets the old-fashioned way anymore, but if I can just kind of do a world quest and get a little bit of progress, I just sort of chip away at it. So I need to look at pets that are not level 25 and that are aquatic. And I can see that I'm working on something. Oh, Jax, it's your turn. I do try to get them from, like, even though you get big diminishing returns, I will work on just one at a time, because if I get any full upgrade stones, then I'll use those instead. Okay, I do not need to do Skyriders racing. I want to. I want to. I haven't done a Sky Race in a while. I was going to say, but I won't, but apparently I will. Because I get to do whatever I want.
An excellent day for a race. Come fly with us.
What's WoW for if not indulging your instincts? What are we going to get, like 100 gold? 150 gold, maybe? I missed when they were worth 500. Then I felt justified. When I got 500 gold a pop, I could always justify stopping by anytime I was within spitting distance of a flight race. I didn't, like, clear them out every time, but I definitely would do them if I saw one. We're in classic time walking? Again? Or still? Because it's Wednesday, so it would have been a new week since last week. Again, okay. Man, I was hoping for a different one. I'm kind of sick of classic. It keeps putting me in Dire Maul. I don't want to do any more Dire Maul. It's not a problem. It's not a bad dungeon. It's just, you know, I've done it. Turbulent Time Waste starts next week. Classic dungeon's a little long. Yeah. It would just be nice to get that hunter, my Horde hunter, to 80. I don't need her to be 80 for anything in particular right now. It just, you know, for completion's sake. Not a fan of getting... Yeah, Zul'Farrak was quite long. That one really held me up for a bit. What's that for? 170 gold and some resonance crystals. I do need resonance crystals. I find I don't get those in nearly the quantities that I need. Although I can buy, with 13,000, I can probably get another mount. Maybe the moth. Maybe I'll get the moth from, Rigging Deep's people. I think I mainly want to get that Horde Hunter to 80, both so I can feel like it's done, but also so I can dive into my warbank and put on a bunch of the account-wide gear. I don't even think that's going to be my alt for next patch. I was thinking of making some kind of a goblin. Maybe a warlock. I can't decide if a Goblin Warlock is fun or just weird.
All the peoples of Khazal-Gar are coming
That gives you... Oh, you get lots of resonance crystals for that. I really ought to have been doing my weeklies. 16,000 gold. Why did I get 16,000 gold? I must have gotten lucky. There's no way that that happens every time. I'm rich. That's great. Goblin Warlock makes a lot of sense lore-wise. Love the fox characters. 16,000. I received 16,407 gold and 56 silver. Not 1,600, 16,000. Right? That's awesome. Random proc up 13k, 16k, 4k, 3k, all kinds of numbers. Should I check in on the vendors, see if I can buy anything cool with resonance crystals? Now that I've got all this rep, besides there's 2 vendors up here. You're gonna give me... I don't want Valor Stones. I'm sure capped on Valor Stones. Oh, I wonder if I should see if her gear could be upgraded at all. Because, like, crests. Resonance crystals good. Show me your wares. There's a toy. Rock Slidomancer's Tome. There's Honorary Spalders. Their Shale Ramilith is 8k. It's so many. It's so many k. I gotta get the Flying Nuts first. Uh-oh. I got the bunch of Brave Rocks. Ah, whatever. I haven't opened them yet. He won't let me shop, huh? I have to go down to Council of Deeps if I want to shop. I can probably turn some crests up. Trade some crests up so I can maybe actually do an upgrade or 2 here. I don't know. I've got a couple of things that are not fully upgraded. Myth. I got this new myth ring. Might be able to make just a dent in my Valor Stones. Is this where you trade your stones? Dungeon exploration equipment, keystones, next door, I think. Oh, I'm still 7 to 10 on World Awaits. That's gonna give me reputation.
The skies
Alright. Trade crest up, not down. Downgrade, downgrade, downgrade. Thank you. Upgrade. So I'm just going to buy as many of the upgrades as it'll let me do, and I'll just start with the bottom one. Okay, which I think is 4. 4 was what I could afford.
skies and strong winds.
I don't know what add-on is marking them as that, but I really appreciate it. Because I definitely bought some downgrades by accident early and had trouble. Veteran gear for Valor Stones to send your alts if you're capped. Vendor next to the Timeways portal. Okay, I might have to do that at some point, because I am struggling with, I'm struggling with the Valor Stones. Maybe not so much, like, I feel like my income has dropped off, but when I was doing keys and raid every week, I was earning way more than I could spend. Ooh, I had a lot of these. Because they changed the prices on these, I think?
May we all find what we seek.
But there's nothing else I can do with these crests anyway, so I may as well trade them all up. Cut prices in half. Yeah. Day was mentioning that she did this and then got some gear upgraded and got her item level boosted. Seems like a good idea. Man, I'm feeling that January urge to clean everything up. My bag is full of all kinds of stuff. Too much stuff. Okay, so those were the rune ones. Now we need to do it one more time for Gilded.
Possibilities.
Upgrade to Gilded. Yeah, I'm actually going to be able to get a bunch of upgrades done. That's nice. I won't be so capped in Valor Stones anymore. 7 of those. Right, okay.
Farewell.
That's a nice late season change. I like that quite a bit. So now we can upgrade. Specifically, I've got a Myth 4 of 6 Changeling and I've got a Ring. Let's crank the Changeling. Get that done. And then, yeah, I can crank this too. Nice. And now there is nothing that I'm wearing that I could possibly improve. The rest of it, everything I'm wearing is as upgraded as it's going to be. Mind you, I have a champion trinket on, but let's just all collectively not worry about that. I have like a mix of hero and Mythrax gear. It'll do. I'm 631. It's good enough. It's fine. Disenchant this one. Yeah, it's cool that they do let you now get the best crests. You would, it would take a long time. You would be beholden to like the caps, but still, not too bad. Great, okay. I have spent some Valor Stones. I have done my trading post. I did some weeklies, although there's 3 more for World Awaits, but I can probably get those done on the Siren Isle if I remember to go back and do more one day. I have a Dawnbreaker quest also for Reputation. That's not fun, though. You know what's fun? Oh, whatever. Let's see what we can do.
It is time for these little ones to be tested.
All
so
right.
they can begin working towards their destiny.
So I was working on Bow to Your Masters, but it was going to be kind of unsatisfying because I was going to bow to everybody except for Johnny, because I want to save that for the very end of my achievement. But I think we can do it. The good news about having done so much questing is that a lot of these Loa are quest gated, but I've done the quests because we did all 3 zone campaigns plus the war campaign. I had to do some side quests to get Kimball, but that's done now. So we're gonna go see Gonk, who is in Zuldazar, Temple of the Prophet, 49, 22. Ah, not even that far away. I'm just gonna fly there. What's fun? The mount off is in 3 minutes. Hi Hazel, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Harlowin. 600 plus weathered crest for 15 gilded. I mean, at least it would work. Although I wonder if this is just the city and not the actual. That's the Golden Throne. That's not right. I need to get into Greater Zuldazar. And not just Azaralor. This way. Is that him? He's just hanging out? He's just hanging out. Alright. Slash bow. There we go. And then I need to do Paku. Also, can you like buff me or something? There's something about Loa buffs that I need as well. Might be a quest thing though. That's not it. I need lower expectations. Have the following buffs. So Bunu Gonk. I just don't know if I need to be around him or if I should come back and do that later. Lots of altars at Gonk. You just need one for the achievement. You can find one on the second floor of Zanshul. Okay. So that's a later me problem. Let's go to Paku for the last, second to last anyway. Second to last guy to honor. for Bow to Your Masters, because we're gonna do that. We're gonna bow to Johnny as the last one. Slash bow works. It's been checking them off the thing. It doesn't have to be slash respect. It's been lighting them up as green in my achievement. 985 yards this way. Skywriting's nice for this. I also want to take a look at the world quests. I have a list here. I have like a legal pad note list of the ones I'm looking for in Nazmir anyway. I don't know about the rest of them. So there's Baku. We can slash bow. And now that is ready to go as the final thing that I need. So, something else I can kind of work on in the meantime. Let's get another tab for squirrels I set sail to sea. Because there's specific critters. It's not like any critter. I've got 2 of them done. For Dazar Lord, there's a temple beetle. For Zuldazar, there's 2 of them. So we've got... There we go. A crested Gekota should be about this way. Ish. See if we can find one. Oh, yeah, there is. And I have a macro, so we can slash love. That gets that done. And then a jungle gulper. This way. They need to activate the shrines in the city, talking to a gal, or questing. Oh, for the buffs. Yeah. I definitely have quested. We've for sure quested, and it's nice that all of that questing that we did that I wasn't sure if it was worth it has been paying off for other things. There's a few different reasons why you might want to have all of this questing done in just the one character. Also, I feel like if I fly by a world quest that's easy to do, I should just do it because I'm gonna want overflow rep anyway. So I'm here for a jungle gulper. And I found one. It is over here, and we can slash love. We love jungle gulper. Job done. We need temple beetle, but let's do the world quest real quick. Here. We may end up like retracing our steps a lot with travel time, but as long as we're checking things off the list, that's all right. I only have 8 minutes left on my blessing. I really should have, I should have gone back to do the mount up. I know no, it is too late. It's already started. It's gonna be over soon. Remove waypoints. Yeah, because we're doing squirrels. We're setting sail to see some squirrels here. All I'm missing for the BFA meta, 2 world quests to spawn in Nazmir over 2 weeks and no spawns. Preemptive assault. So I need getting out of hand, Revenge of Cragwan, and cancel the Blood Trail Apocalypse. None of which are up right now. Good to know. Oh, what are the it's a few days. There's new emissaries. I don't need Unshackled at all, but Talanji's Expedition and the War Effort maybe. So I'll have to do some... Here, we'll get the Temple Beetle. Wrong way. We'll have to get some world quest done for those. Okay, currently up in EU. Hopefully it comes to NA soon. Okay. I'm sure I need other world quests too in the other zones. I just haven't got to the... I haven't dug in deep enough to have made my list yet. Like, as I get achievements finished and stuff, I think I'm gonna get there. So there's a Temple Beetle. Slash love. Good, okay. We're done with Dazarlor. Let's go. Perhaps do some Nazmir critters and some Nazmir world quests. Tell your cat I said hi. Kitty Sleepy King says hi. She's right here. 2 from Nazmir and Voldoon. I do. Give her some nice pets. She was very cute. She came and cuddled up with me on the couch while I was watching movies last night for New Year's Eve, and she got so comfy that she didn't really want to move, so then I didn't move, so then I was like in the same position for an entire movie. Worst part, dress like a Volpera, only up during Voldoon assaults. Okay. So I'm here for a couple of things. A blood fever tarantula, for one. That's very far. Can also grab a world quest while we're in the area.
The spirits warn me of a powerful presence nearby. Be on your guard.
Poor Cat Ramsey freaking out because of the fireworks. Super cuddly last night. Aww. Lost the cat lottery mind doesn't like cuddles any tips. Sometimes you just have to love the cat that you have as they are. Not all of them are gonna be snugglebugs. Not all people are snugglebugs. Really? Get a bit, friends. But that's kind of rich coming from me because my cat's like sleeping on my lap right now. One second away from failing the Cragwar Revenge one. Glad I didn't have to figure out how to unlock world quests on another roll.
These foul necromancers are holding troll spirits captive for their rituals.
Is this reputation? It's war resources.
So release the spirits from their torment. You continue to prove your worth. Well done.
Needs spirit essence. Do you loot that from the guys? Yeah, you do. Okay. Prime cats with treats. Am I eating a cheesecake by myself? Yes. Happy New Year. I love cheesecake. I still have a lot of goodies in my freezer. Been getting through some things. Eating things here and there. I cracked open one of the jams. Had a piece of jam toast for dessert. It's pretty good. It was one of my neighbors made it, so it was homemade jam. It was very sweet. It was very nice of her to give me a gift. So I'm gonna need to get my anniversary buff back up because it's good for my rep and it's good for my... I should just do that now. It's good for my rep and it's good for my experience, my leveling. Volpera for a day with the achievement being scavenged like a Volpera. Okay. Neighbor gave me pickled eggs, didn't know what to do with them. Sometimes with a gift, something I learned from my television when Marie Kondo told it to me is that maybe the purpose of that gift was it made the giver feel nice to get something for you, and, you know, it built that connection between the two of you. Sometimes a gift doesn't need to do the thing you'd expect it to do in order to have fulfilled its job as a gift, and it's alright to let it go. What am I doing? I'm going to the Caverns of Time to get my anniversary buff back. That's what I'm doing. Which I should have done during the mount off because it's much easier then. But what are you gonna do? I'm late. On a positive note, finished the War Within meta today. Nice! Congratulations! How was it compared to the other metas? What's your take on that? How does it hold up? I'm asking for myself because I haven't started it really and I'm a bit nervous. I've been doing the old one first.
everything has
Need to
a
refill
price.
our bar.
How you doing?
Right? Oh, I might need to wait 50 seconds for this to fall off before I can pick it up again. Any Hazel merch planned this year? Not yet. I have a half-finished design that I was going to launch last year that I never did. So I need to either decide if I'm going to release that or if I'm going to give up on it and do something else. But it would be nice, especially if I want to keep saving up for my house fund. My house fund is ready to go, but if I save up bigger, it could be a nicer house. And by a nicer house, I mean like a real house and not like a little fake one. But we'll have to see. I'm trying not to worry about it too much. I'm going to keep an eye on the real estate market. I'm going to keep an eye on listings as they come up. I'm going to try to be brave enough to investigate something if something comes up that I do think would be a good fit for me. But I'm not going to just obsess about it until then. I'm going to have to actually live my life and stream and do yoga and clean my house and go to bed and wake up and all the normal stuff. Okay.
Choose wisely.
There we go. Celebrate good fun. That's what I wanted.
Who you? Okie dokie.
There's 10%. Can I buy anything here with my Time Warp badges?
How you doing, man?
I got all these guys.
Be good.
This is your time.
Another 5 dungeons for Phobodormu, and he can sell me... So I bought the Frayed Hippogriff and the Sandy Shellwing. I got the pets. There's a longsword. Yeah, there's like weapons and stuff. I think I'm saving for mounts. I think I'm still missing mounts for Time Warp badges, so I can't be buying other stuff yet.
I will see you again.
Pretty sure. Oh, and I can trade celebration tokens. So that you do here? Question mark? No. Here?
How
No.
may I aid?
Around, somewhere. One of these guys does it. Might have been the one I was just talking to.
You come get the voodoo.
Oh yeah, bag of Time Warp badges. So each celebration token, oh no, box of Time Warp badges. There we go. So the most expensive ones we can get. Those are like 500. Nice.
Spirits be with you, man.
I'm gonna have to really cash out Time Warp badges on my main. I need to remember to do that while the event is up. I did get the retro armor sets. I did do that at least. Should I do story time for the percentage? Is that worth it? Is it better than just zooming around eating bread? Tim41016, thank you for the 26th month resub. Happy New Year, Tim. I really think I'm gonna be bored waiting for story time. I should just turn into a pet. Let's turn into a new one, huh? Let's get Wuffy out. Wind up Wuffy. And let's pet Mirror Wuffy. And now I am Wuffy. This is 2% progress per bread, but there's quite a few of them. There's an achievement if you keep it up long enough, but I am terrible at that. I don't think the basket gives you credit anymore, if it ever did. Trading post points for story time? That's good. I got mine done already. It was pretty quick and easy this month, actually. I did some... Mount Off really helps me out. And then we did some world quests, and we did some of the Siren Isle stuff, and a few pet battles, and some profession weeklies, some crafting orders. Wasn't too bad. A lot of the stuff I kind of needed to do anyways, which is nice. I wasn't really going out of my way for too many things. Maybe I need to do whatever it is that gives me the temporal shoulder set. I need to look that up and figure it out. Pardon me. My goodness. Siren Isle says, my home now? You need a lot of flame blessed iron for mods. This expansion has made me love this game. I'm playing since the end of BFA. Hard to understand the story. Doing each zone story, learning about the lore. Great. Also, Delves of a Blessing. Nice. Dialogue UI is the name of the add-on that changes my quest interface appearance. Dialogue UI. Bless you, happy 2025. Happy 2025. We're in the quarter century now. 44. I mean, I guess we can run over there and do both.
After his father died, Thessarion followed in his footsteps, enjoyed Lordaeron's military.
Yeah! I didn't look to see how much credit that gave me. Quarter century sounds like a lot. Maple syrup, thank you for the 19-month resub. Happy New Year's, everyone. Hope everyone has a wonderful 2025. Thank you very much. 4% per? That's not too bad. Yeah, internet key to scroll wheel's a good tip.
Thessarion was there during the culling of Stratholme and followed his prince to Northrend to
What is happening? Oh, it's a person. I was like, what? Who is this NPC? Their outfit is crazy. They have a Pepe, they have a backpack, they have dynamite on their shoulders. I guess that's Goblin Heritage, and I realized that's an actual player. They're from the guild called the Azeroth Board of Tourism. That's fantastic. Had maple syrup in my coffee this morning. Oh. Goes amazing with everything. What did I want to make waffles for? I think I wanted to make waffles to put my jam on. But right now I have a new kitchen appliance, so I'm currently doing Hazel's 101 things to do with a panini press. We're 2 things deep so far, and they're pretty generic things, so we're gonna have to get more creative. I'm a little bit hungry. Why am I hungry? I had breakfast. Waffles over pancakes. Is that a pancakes typo, or have they hurt you in some way? And we're still processing the pancake-induced trauma. Pancake sounds like a Goblin Warrior name. Yeah, still recovering. On the fence about investing into an Instant Pot. Don't know if I would use it enough to justify the space it takes. I have a slightly smaller one because I'm only ever really cooking for 2 people. And it fits in my cupboard pretty good. I don't keep it on the counter. Although I do fill it like right up to the fill line for a lot of things. I love mine, but you'll hear different things from different people. Everyone's a bit individual. I use it for curry, soup, stew. Broth is my new favorite. I make veggie broth in it, and that's super easy and super good. My veggie chili is really good in it. It's awesome for pressure cooking like any kind of bean soup or stew because like you can really cook them nice and soft in there. Yeah, it's great for making batches of meals. Pancakes would be a great ogre chef boss. Bread, pizza sauce, mozzarella. Yeah, I was gonna make pizza. I have mozzarella and stuff. I was gonna do something kind of like that. I also saw an old video where Alden Brown put like pizza dough into a panini press and made like a flatbread, and that makes me really want to try and make flatbreads in it, like a naan or something. But yeah, I pull my Instant Pot out. Probably Instant Pot and rice cooker are probably my most used appliances, food appliances that I like pull out of my cupboard. I haven't put the panini press in the cupboard yet because it's I'm still figuring out what the cadence is. Obsessed with my sous vide. I'm a big fat enabler when it comes to kitchen appliances, though. I'm just going to tell everybody to get everything because I love playing with the new toys. It's so easy to get sold on it because it's selling you the hope that you're going to cook more or different or new things, or that you're going to cook things you already make in an easier way. And that's like such a scalable hope because you have to, people cook all the time. You know, you gotta eat. You eat something and 4 hours later you're hungry again. It happens over and over and over again. Would never have believed it. Been cooking with an air fryer lately. Kinda awesome. GF size every time I bring home a new kitchen gadget. I'm lucky that I'm the one that's obsessed because I'm also the one that doesn't like clutter and doesn't like a lot of stuff on my counter, so I have to fight that battle internally. But I feel like it works better as an internal battle than anything else. But yeah, I don't have an air fryer anymore. People really like them. It's not for me though. I've had 2 different air fryers in my life, and then neither one of them moved with me. So I'm just good. The only thing I really liked making it for was like hash browns, like potatoes, and they're fine. But like I also like cooking potatoes the other way. I'm excited to make hash browns in the panini press. Actually, there's some recipes for that. Got a new range built in air fry mode. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just hot air, really. Convection. Instant Pot combo worked really well for me. That I would like to see. I want bread. Hello, Hazel. Hello. How are you? Happy New Year. Good if you're forgetful or lazy. Difficult to burn. How do you do hash browns in a press? I think you shred potatoes and you put them together like you would for a hash brown. Kind of like a diner-style hash brown. You know. You food process shred your potatoes. Depending on how try-hard you are, you can just soak a bit of moisture off them, or you could like soak them in water and then dry them, the whole thing. Whatever you want. Toss them with a little bit of oil and your seasonings. Press them into the panini press, the contact grill, and cook them until they're done. Seems like it would work. It's basically like cooking. Basically, anything that you're doing in a panini press is basically like what you would do on a stovetop, except that you can do it with pressure and with double-sided heating. It's effectively a fancy waffle iron that you can put sandwiches in. But, you know, new toy. I'm excited. Okay, so I got my buff back. That's great. We have a new one of these, and that would be also good for Time Warp badges and goodies and stuff. So I think I'm gonna stay queued, but I'm also going to run around and do the things I was doing on the BFA zones. We've got more squirrels to slash love. But yeah, I would love for this character to get to 80. It would be nice. You could use a waffle iron in a place of panini press, but my waffle iron is much smaller, and the panini press has a floating lid, so it can accommodate things that are much thicker. Like, you couldn't really fit like a sandwich on a piece of ciabatta in my waffle iron, but the panini press could actually like lift and then clamp down. And it also lays open flat, so you can use it like a griddle. I like how this channel is now QVC. It's QVC with no visuals of the things that we're talking about. But if you needed extra space to like fry eggs or whatever. People like making bacon in them, although I'm not a bacon person. But what are we doing? We're going... Oh, we've gone too far. We need to turn around. Want to do more crockpot this year? Saw a cooking challenge trying to make a meal by cooking on a coffee maker. Ooh, that's kind of fun. But yeah, if I had to hold on to just one of my appliances, I would miss the rice cooker, but the Instant Pot would probably win. Because I can make rice in the Instant Pot, although I like it better in my rice cooker. You don't earn money from selling things? Affiliate links? I do, actually. I am set up with Amazon affiliate links. I just don't really push them anymore. If I ever get properly going again, it's something I would do. I would continue to do. But for a long time, that was actually a big part of my business, was especially on things like the microphone review video, or like, you know, talking about like pop filters and boom stands and stuff. You'd have an Amazon affiliate link. It got kind of complicated after I left America, because I'm too stupid to comprehend Amazon across multiple countries. Made little pizza sliders using Hawaiian rolls. Big hit at New Year's. Oh, that's fun. Nice. Making food is for everybody. It's so cool. You don't need a huge repertoire, but it's so satisfying to have like a thing that you make, and you make some of it, and then you feed people, and they're like, wow, this is good, you know, hopefully. And it's just so satisfying. It makes me feel like a magician. And I'm not like an incredible cook or anything, but it's nice to be able to make a couple of things people like to eat. I am here to help. I am going to Nazmir to do world quests and to find some... Yeah, Blood Fever Tarantula, that's right. My little cousin asked me where I bought the sliders, and that was the best compliment by far. Aww. That's awesome. My new metric for success is when my 2-year-old nephew likes the thing that his Auntie Hazel made. It's very cute because you can tell when he likes food because he kind of toasts it over his head. Like he'll pick up his bowl or his plate or whatever and go, when he likes something. And I find that to be the finest of compliments. I'm just tickled pink about it. It is cute. I think it's starting to understand kids. Not like what's going on with them because who knows, but like, you know, the general appeal. Yes. Sea stalks? Sea stalks. That's probably cheap. Ooh, we could do blood tests for. Oh, I don't need dragonkin stones. I don't have extra dragonkin pencil. I think the funny thing about young kids especially is they're all a little weird in their own way, I think. They all do weird, kooky, different things. And that's where you get like that trope of how parents have all these funny stories about their kids that are mainly only funny to parents. Because they're all just a little wonky. TSM, please calm down. I don't want you. I'm sorry. TSM, I'm turning you off. This won't hurt. Shutting down. I think cooking is going to help with my overthinking perfectionist tendencies. It's good for mine, because my bar for food is, can I eat it and did I hate it? Although there are certainly perfectionist chefs. Sea stocks. What part of the meta am I working on? I think I'm getting a little sidetracked, but I'm loving critters, basically. There we go.
Show me your coin, and I will.
It's island time. So we need to find this blood fever tarantula. Should be right around here-ish. There it is. And slash love. Very good. We love blood fever tarantula, as one does. Make sure it's off the list. It sure is. And then next was the Nazmani Weevil, which I may actually have already. I think I had one. Yeah, I've got that already. So we're good with Nazmir. We need Drustvar. I think we just need the Alliance Zones now. I think these are all Alliance Zone critters. May as well finish this emissary before I head off, huh? Did I slice the rolls well enough? Did each roll get the right portion? But then you get the fun thing of deciding who gets to eat the wonky ones and who gets to eat the nice ones. What's a holiday if you're not ranking your family? None of my needed world quests in Nazmir are up. I have yet to really pour through the achievements for the other zones to check. There's probably some Alliance Zone world quests that I need for achievements, and I want to get to the bottom of that today. We're gonna do some reading. I need to restore some fettered spirits, and there's one. We've got little purple chains and stuff. Cragwell's Revenge up on EU. I'm gonna need that one when it comes around on NA. There we go. We can turn in our Kalenji's Expedition Emissary. Nice for some reputation. I'm only 2.5 bars away from being exalted with her. Okay. 1.5 bars now. Yeah, I'm gonna need... I still don't have this, that's crazy. I don't have the white version of that, or the expensive one. But, if I want to go away... and I want to go to the Horde Zones, then I probably need to do it from Dazar'alor. But we can hearth and take the boat. Check on my mission table, too. Because, yeah, once I get the squirrels thing, then everything remaining is going to be an island time, and that's going to make me feel more organized, I think. Plus, I need to do some world quests in the enemy zones for the Honor-Bound Emissary. It's going to give me 200 gold. We're gonna need that if we're gonna buy any of these rep mounts. Hello, do you have any reputation for me? Honor bound rep, 300, okay. Ooh, big Talongees expedition rep. Need that. 1, 2. Yep, 200%, I like that. And then, can we do the Voldenite one? Yeah. Nice.
What is it?
Let's go start in Tiergard Sound. Yeah, we'll start in Tiergard
Stay
Sound.
the course.
We're gonna need a Tiergard Gull and a Fluttering Softwing out here. Gotta be gulls around. Yeah, but 800 yards this way. I did not get a World Quest achievement add-on. What does it do? I'm only really worried about the ones that are relevant for the meta. The thing I don't like about add-ons is when they're too wide of a scope, because I get overwhelmed very quickly, so sometimes I'd rather do something without an add-on. I still haven't got the achievement back button. Alright, Tiergard Gull has been /loved. Thank you very much. Now we are after a Fluttering Softwing. This way. Also, if we happen to see any super easy to do world quests, anything that's going to be just like one boss like this is, I should stop by and do it for the emissary and also just for reputation. Tells you each day which world quests are up for achievements, broken up by X-Pack. Okay. It sounds like a pretty good idea. Actually /loving the squirrels now. So on brand. Is it sacrilege that it's taken this long? I feel a little bit like I've been outed as a fair weather squirrel lover. Like I'm only loving the critters when they've bribed me into it. What is that? Azurite recovered. Documents. There's Auditor Dulp down there. All kinds of achievements in this zone I haven't even in these zones that I haven't even started yet, but one thing at a time. Yeah, maybe I'll try the World Quest achievement add-on. I just kind of want to I want to do this one manually, like this meta manually that way. Just kind of look through and see. Fluttering Softwings. Oh, they're right here. Good. So we only need 4 more. And also Auditor Dulp is not far. Putting a dotted line on my map showing direction while flying. Is it behind you? Or is it ahead of you? Because I know that, like, routes, or maybe Gathermate can kind of track, like, where you've been, but I don't know anything that predicts where you're going. That is weird. That's a great question. You could try... whatchamacallit. Oh, we just went over this. There's a chat command or a script you can run that lets you mouse over your screen, and it'll show you what add-on or what is the source of any given UI element.
I sense something ominous here. Deal with it before it
WQ achievements. Give it a look. It might be something that is good for other people that maybe they'll find here.
The members of your horde will be pleased to know you have dealt with this threat.
Yeah, I'll install it too. Let me do it while my bird's getting some rest here. And also for Justifier Bramble Hair. I'm trying to finish the trading post today fast. Any ideas? There's a few things in Siren Isles. I like to do 10 crafting orders, 10 pet battles. For pet battles, you can just beat up level 1 pets in a starting zone. You don't have to have, like, fancy pets for it if you have any pets that are fully leveled. Ooh, okay, so it did the whole thing when I logged in. And it's telling me things I need for transmog as well. I kind of like that, actually. Here, let me show you guys what it looks like. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Show chat. So I just installed WQ achievements. And when I logged in, it's done this in my chat log. So it's saying interesting world quests are active, and it has by expansion. It's showing me these things that are either item level upgrades or transmog. So that one's transmog. These are just upgrades. And it'll tell you kind of what it's for. So Vol'dun, Zemlan rescue for Scourge of Zemlan. So that actually might need that. Okay, turn that stuff off. It's also on the mini map. Oh man, there's too many things. That's rarity. That's pet battle scripts. Rare scanner. I have way too many mini map buttons. I can't deal with them all. I used to have an add-on that like collapsed them into a fly-out menu, and I missed that. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. And then here, let me put my edit mode back. Let me go into options. So chat, pop up, sort by name. You can track custom world quests. You could turn off like PvP or dungeon world quests or whatever. You could turn off pet battle world quests if you wanted. And it'll show you what you've completed, not completed. Okay, interesting. So for Battle for Azeroth, action table, currencies, rep, emissaries. Interesting. Wow, lots of options. What you doing? I am working on my BFA meta. I'm currently on my way to go love a rabbit. I need to slash love a bramble hair that's about 2,500 yards this way. Present quest count for points. Go to an alt. Open the presents under the tree. The ring upgrades weekly quests can be fast-tracked for alts. Ah, that's a good question. I do not know. I have no idea. I've only done it for the one character. And I've barely done it for that character. Okay, where's the bramble here? Hey, still happy 2025. Just made level 80. How do I get to the new area? Ooh, must be a breadcrumb quest somewhere in your capital city that's trying to send you out there. If the portal doesn't work. There's also a portal in the portal room. There's a bramble here. Slash love. Done. We need a dressed bat. About 500 yards this way. Yeah, no, minimap button bag. It just, I don't know if it's still working. Like, I've had it for ages. It was kind of not functioning correctly for me anymore. I wasn't sure if it was getting updated. I'm here for a dress bat. There's a dress bat. I'm gonna slash target. I don't trust myself not to kill it. Slash love. And then we need to go to Stormsong Valley for a honeybee and olive wing. Any obviously easy world quest to do out here? Oh man. There's lots of obviously easy world quests to do. I love the ones that are just for a boss, but like it's in the wrong direction. I need 2 more. Actually, what I should do, well, what I should do is Cycle of Life, but I don't trust them because sometimes they're broken. Just hit 80, woman in Dornigal. I mean, it's unclear to me whether we've even been to Dornigal yet. We might have leveled to 80 through time walking or something. Professions don't become obsolete necessarily, but they do definitely go through like ebbs and flows. Uh-oh, that guard's gonna kill me. You definitely go through phases with them. Right now, they are devalued because there's not a lot of demand for profession goods because people are kind of mainly finished with Nerebar Palace and the new raid hasn't come out yet. People haven't mostly started stockpiling materials for the new raid just yet. But they'll pick up again in value when the next tier comes out. So staying caught up with your professions I think is an excellent idea. Could get like 125 gold for doing that one. Have a good day. Always a pleasure. Yeah, I agree. A lot of people gathering for gold, myself included, flooding the market with mats. It's a good time to stock up on mats or stock up on materials. Like you could just flip them in, you know, a couple months or whenever the next tier comes out.
The area near you must be cleared out for our campaign to continue. Do what you do best.
I wish they would go back to this world quest pacing. I know I complain about this all the time now that I'm out here doing these again. I forgot how much I missed it. I don't need world quest to take that long.
I think I could
You know, there's only so many of them you can do anyway. Must they be a project? Or must they all be a project? I'm sure I must need Honorbound Rep for something. Yeah, I'm like revered with them too. Yeah, no, I think the prof tools will be relevant for the whole expansion. I don't think we're outgrading those. Could be wrong, but it's true that they were useful. They didn't, as far as I know, we didn't get any upgraded ones mid-expansion last time, so should be good to go. Alright, I'm here for a honeybee, I think. Slash tar honey bee. There we go. Didn't even find it. Loved it from all the way around the corner. Olive Wing is going to be our final pet for this achievement. And it's this way. There should be an add-on called Minimap button 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 button. Minimap button back button button back button back button back. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
These tiny crabs need help. I hate to see any living thing suffer. Would you be willing to lend a hand?
Okay. My laundry's done.
hopefully
Best achievement window add-on is Crowies. What's it good at displaying? I've been thinking about getting the back button, although I haven't committed to it yet, because apparently that's a big decision, but it might be nice for doing these metas. Also, Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Well, this is better than it was, because at least I can dodge the swirls. But I can't... They cannot figure out this world quest. This has been so broken. I can't do 20 turtles like this. That's crazy. Has a back button, also just organizes them in a better way. Okay. Bought a new monitor today that makes my New Year's resolution 1440p. Nice. Someone getting a 500 Delve Keys used achievement? That's a madness. Am I heading towards Olive Wing? I don't know if I looked up where she was. I did. It's this way. I just need Deep Fang real quick. Real quick. I don't know why. I'm gonna vendor a piece of gear. Can you believe I've been in a dungeon queue for 24 minutes? It's a good job we're multitasking. Oh, I jinxed it. I made it. I spoke it into existence. DPS life. Uh-oh. They're fighting a boss I can't zone in. I'll try again in a minute, I guess. It's kind of annoying. Oh, promising? Not gonna kick me out? Okay. Good. Good, good. Get my pet to help me run faster here. And one nice thing about this already being partly done, assuming that it didn't, you know, the group didn't open up a spot for a reason, I might be able to get this one finished faster. A lot of the experience from time walking is just from finishing it. Plus I've got some rested too. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Jeff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First stream of 2025. I'm time walking and working on the meta achievement. Yeah, I'm so spoiled by healer queues. I haven't even queued for very many things in the last recent years, but when I did, I would usually healer queue, which means that I am cranky whenever they make me wait longer than 5 minutes. I used the word happy. Are you surprised? No. Are you? Should I be? I hope it's an auspicious year. Happy New Year from Argentina. Happy New Year. Maybe it's the time of year doesn't help. I mean, you'd think people are like on holiday and whatnot. Oh wow, we're really doing side bosses here. Not that it'll take too long. I pulled up details just because I want to keep an eye on how much damage I'm doing. Because I'm curious as to how bad I start to feel as I get closer to level 80. Because the scaling makes... I've heard that the scaling makes it so that the closer you are to 80 without being 80, the worse you are. So now that I'm 76, I should be struggling. 73, 20, 80... 73. But I've been collecting Time Warp badges on this character. And I'm going to make sure I cash in all of the bronze tokens that I got on my main. And honestly, bronze tokens on any other character as well. Just cash them all in for Time Warp badges before the event ends. Only got a little bit longer. 78th where it becomes noticeable? Oh, okay. I mean, we can always do the last couple of dungeons by, you know, the old-fashioned way, questing or gathering or something. Extra bosses for quests that are reasonable experiences at low level. Oh, okay. Every group I'd been in, I thought was just running right by him, but maybe I was mistaken. Oh, hi, kitty cat. You comfy? You warm enough? Our weather's finally chilling out again. It was, for a while in December, it was like weirdly like 8 degrees, 9 degrees, 10 degrees Celsius, which is pretty toasty for winter here. But now it's getting back closer to 0. It's not freezing right now, but it's flirting with freezing. I'm gonna pile clothes on me like a blanket. Flirting with Freezing is the new Netflix Christmas movie. I think I'm about ready to institute a new rule where if I'm trying to pick a movie to watch on streaming, I need to Google it to find out whether or not it was ever in theaters, and if it went straight to streaming, maybe I just hard skip it. It's not that there aren't any good movies that went straight to streaming, but there is a trend. I have seen some real barely qualifies as movies, streaming movies, and I'm feeling a little bit over it. It's not that anything that hits a theater is guaranteed to be a good movie, but I don't know. I'm just looking for some kind of a bar. Nice upgrade. I did watch Red 1. Did Red 1 go to theaters? Hilarious if true. Made for TV movies still around. Happy New Year's, Hazel. Happy New Year's. End of November. Crazy. Must have missed it. Alright, you ready for an achievement pop? Am I ready for an achievement pop? Is it rare? It's not. It's this one. Slash love. To all the squirrels I set sail to see. About time. Nice. That movie is just a marvel. It felt a bit Marvel coded. I can believe it cost $200 million to make. I could believe it. They had you know, enough CGI in it. Special effects, expensive. Okay. War effort. Done. So I've done enough world quests. Is there anything that I want to poke around? Actually, you know what? Let's just get, at the very least, the back button. Achievements back button. We'll just pop that on. For the moment. We almost watched Red 1. It was fine. It wasn't awful. I've seen worse movies. I'm on a Julia Roberts kick right now. We watched Ticket to Paradise the other day. I watched Runaway Bride recently. My best friend's wedding. Good one. Alright. So now, I have... Where's my back button? There it is. So, I am in Songs of Storms. So I need like... Oh. Alright. Adventure of Stormsong Valley. I'm pretty close. Also, my new add-on, World Quest Achieves, is telling me that there is in BFA for Scourge of Zemlan something needed. Which is needed for Dune Squad. So that world quest is up, apparently. So I can do that. But first, I'm gonna just have a little look and see if I can find the last 2 rares for this adventure achievement. I need the Strange Mushroom Ring. And I have coordinates for it. Should be in an underground cave. Great start. Too bad not more action movies. There's so many rares though. Movies with the Rock are generally fine. Rock apparently made 20% of the budget, proceeded to be late. Oh. Well. I don't know if fine in that sentence was meant to be a superlative. Alright, so underground cave. This one, the cave entrance stumps me sometimes because you feel like you're in pretty flat land and you're like, where am I going to get into a cave? But there is one here. It's probably in here. This is one of the two that I need here. There's a chest in here. Oh, this is probably what? Yeah, and that counted. That was the strange mushroom covered ring. Okay. So now we need either Doc Martens or Jakala the Cruel. I wonder if those are faction locked? Let me see. Oh, speak with Doc Martens in the basement. Gotcha. So it's the same location. It's going to be kind of north of Brennadam, which is actually really close to me. I'm shocked that I don't have these adventure achievements already done, but what are you gonna do? They're all mostly done. I'm sure I've done all the rares, but maybe not on the same character, which is the trouble. Terrible at the cave game. Some of them are really sneaky. So I can just kill him. Because I'm horrible. There we go. Adventure of Stormsong Valley. Woo! Nice. Now, I want to make my way... in 3 minutes, my Hearthstone will be off cooldown, and then I can probably head to Vol'dun that way for Port of Zemlin Dune Squad. In the meantime, is there anything else easy for Song of Storms? There's treasures. There's 4 more treasures we need for Treasures of Stormsong Valley. Old ironbound chest. It's gonna be inside a cave with some bears. This way. You need Doc Martens. Time to go to the mall. Oh man. I like my shoes. I need to clean my slip-on shoes though. They're white, which I knew was a mistake. Alright, the chest is inside a bear cave. Where are the bears? Oh, there's a bear. Promising. A great deal of the meta, not all of it, but big chunks of it are just running around and looting stuff. Or reading things, or emoting things. Just a lot of traveling around. Which, if I was very organized, wouldn't take much more than one big world tour, but of course I'm doing it in no particular order. Sunken Strongbox. Under a ship. Out this way. The truffles can bite me. I'm a little scared of the truffles. I haven't really looked up what's involved yet because I'm frightened. You can buy most of them in the auction house. Would have saved a lot of time if I'd known. Okay. That'll help. Oh, hang on. It's here. Under the ship. Do we mean like under the ship? Under the ship? Rare Skinner's going crazy. We do mean under the ship, under the ship. Both meadows are mostly just giant gather quests. Happy New Year's, Hazel. How the heck are ya? Happy New Year's, Jans. I hope you had a lovely time. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Fresh new 2025. Okay. Carved wooden chest on the Thornheart platform. pretty far. Forgotten Chest is a little less far. Forgotten Chest is behind a pillar over this way. Kitty Cat War, thank you very much for the 12-month resub. Happy 1 year. Welcome back. Yeah, indeed doing pretty good. Relaxing, vibing. Nice. You got some time off work, hopefully? Fingers crossed. Getting all settled down again after the holidays. Relaxing with family and chilling. Nice. I had such a nice time relaxing with my family this year. I can't remember such a cozy Christmas. Oh, it's just right here. I love it when we don't need complicated, I love it when we don't need complicated keys. Same, good Christmas week. Just today, happy for it. Still visiting parents. Working from home makes that pretty flexible. Nice. You can do everything you need to do in like big fuzzy socks. Cozy clothes, hopefully. Or cozy bottoms and then fancy upper clothes if you are a Zoom meeting kind of person. New puppy! Sister time, movie time. I was happy that my dog was welcome at so many of our gatherings. There was only one thing he couldn't go to. He had such a fun time on the Thornheart platform. Don't know what that means. And progress. I'm looking it up for more specific info. Had some difficulty finding this one. Oh dear. Okay. Beginning at the Briarback Crawl entrance. Alright, this is a real follow the directions kind of thing. We're gonna begin 330 yards this way. Go in, run straight, come against a big rock with a pass up right next to it. With the pass. Big rock with the pass next to it. I'm going straight. I'm going straight. Is this the pass? Okay. Take the pass and run straight again until you reach a big hole with giant thorns. At 44, here, we'll get the next coordinates punched in. I'm following a Wowhead comment to try to find this treasure. So we take this pass, we're on foot, we're running, until we find a big hole with giant thorns called Thornheart. Here's the big hole with giant thorns. Look down the hole, you see a platform with blue fire. You have to jump on it. There's purple fire. Will purple fire work? And follow a tunnel to get to the treasure. Yeah, let's poke around in this cave. I think this might be the... This could be it. It's the last treasure we need for this achievement, so at least it'll feel satisfying if we get it. What's this one? This is a rare. My aunt has a 12-week-old English black lab. Aww. Oh, Hugo's a very cute puppy name. Carved wooden chest. So it's definitely that way. So maybe we should look around somewhere. Around for a different cave. Maybe on the other side. But it did sound like it was accessible from this hole. So maybe we need to go in here. Aha! Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! Woo! Nice. Treasures of Stormsong Valley. Problem solved. Now, before we run out of time, because I only have 10 minutes left, we're gonna hearth back to Dazar'alor. Probably turn in our emissary. And then head to Vol'dun to do the Scourge of Zemlin, because the world quest is up.
Ah, it is time for these little ones to be tested, so they can begin working towards their destiny.
I'm gonna keep the pig nose in my bag. I don't know where I got it from, but it seems important.
May your feet find good rest.
Named after one of the gargoyles in Hunchback of Notre Dame. Randomly did a 10 Necrotic Wake, got the portal. Just need Stone Vault. Haven't played Mythic Plus in like 2 months. Same, yeah. The day that I get dragged back into that is going to be a messy, messy day. It'll be fun, though, eventually. Oh no. Depressing. Embarrassing.
High mountain stands.
Is there anything good in here? Some leggings. How do I still have heirloom legs on? Dear. There's no mount for this, eh? It's just the pet and a tabard.
Right.
Revered with the Mandalorian Empire. Feel like I'm able to do most of the Vol'jin quest. Yeah, you need Revered for Spirits Be With You. You will eventually, it's rumored at least, need Exalted to do the next part after that for... Oh, I forget what it's called, but the last bit. Yeah, a couple of different Vol'jin-related quest lines. Scourge is Evelyn.
Before a young
Part of Dune
footholder
Squad.
can inscribe their first
Kill pirates while accompanied by Old Bone Bite.
their basic shapes. Can you show these little ones how it's done?
So there's 3 types of interactable objects at the port. Once you have all 3 buffs at the same time, Old Bone Bite will pop up and stay with you as long as they exist. Each object respawns around 15 minutes. You need to find him with your bare eyes. Alright. And then once we have Old Bone Bite, we can just slaughter pirates and get the achievement. Gosh, I'm really going the long way around, aren't I? Maybe I should get an arrow we can track. Actually, I don't even know if the world quest is technically required, but anyway, there's pirates over that way. Lost my first mount off yesterday with 14 out of 15. Oh, got a big shot out there. What was the one that you were missing? I like how all of us want to know. Like, what did you not have? What did someone else have that you didn't have? Not to rub it in or anything. My goodness. So I need to find a pirate hat, black eye brew, and a treasure map. Hopefully all pretty close together, because the buffs only last 10 minutes, and we need all 3 buffs up for Old Bone Bite to be with me. We're within 1, haven't farmed yet.
The pirates
Gotcha.
of Zemlan are holding Zandalari exiles captive. Free them.
Oh, the things do seem to glitter, so there's a hat. There's also a hat. We need hat, brew, and a treasure map. A chamber on a wall. Treasure map might be indoors. Oh, there's one.
This be our fault.
Treasure map. Now we need the brew. Oh, there's another treasure map. brew should be somewhere here adjacent. Ah, some brew. So now I have old Bone Bite. And we are killing pirates. I think we can just kill any pirates. We're at 420. I think they'll still be available to kill, even once the world quest is done. There we go, 10 and 20. This one's pretty easy.
This land be cursed. We all. I've been defending this punk for countless years.
If they just did tons of protoform synthesis mounts, I could win Mount Mania. Okay, I thought these items were going to be really hard to find. They glitter now. That must be new. The Wowhead comment from of old said they didn't glitter, so that's nice. There you go. Scourge's Emland done. One more achievement off our list. I may as well rescue some pirates just to get some Old Night Rip. Or rescue some exiles, pardon me. Who needs a rescue?
Your treasure will be mine now.
Oh yeah, another 500 time warp badges for that too. That's nice. Maybe I'll get to level 77.
Thank you. Even exiles deserve a better fate than that.
Nice. Anything easy and well, Dune Squad, I'm down to 3 more. Treasures is just 1. That's reasonable. Dune Rider wants you to ride rickety planks. I didn't realize that was a thing. That's funny. Oh, but I gotta wrap up soon. Maybe I should go turn in my Ancient Scroll. Dune Rider was amazing. These are fun. I'm really enjoying working on this meta. I feel like we're making good progress. And I'm getting to revisit all kinds of stuff that I also needed and forgot that I liked. Plus, you know, transmog. I'd say I'm making gold, but I know I'm going to be in the hole for gold because I'm going to spend gold on ret mounts and stuff.
Feels for a friend of the Grummles. Like you. Many farewells.
I do have the Brutosaur. I have both Brutosaurs. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Had to make gold for the first one? Professions. I was big into auction house flipping at that time, so I would buy BOE epics. I would snipe them when they were cheap, and I would resell them for more, and I did pretty well off that in BFA. I haven't done it in a couple expansions. But I also farmed. I remember I did a bunch of herbing. I think I was more into like transmog farming and selling back then too. It's been like, you know, it's like 6 years now. Kind of forget. Oh man, for some reason I thought that was gonna level me up. I thought I was gonna finish leveling with that. I guess not. Well. Trapped in the World Quest RNG for this achieve. I think that's where I'm gonna end up as well, eventually. I'm just happy that I have some stuff to chip away at in the meantime. That's keep me busy while I wait. I am at the end of my time slot for today. It's time to thank you all very much for joining me today. Wish you a happy new year once again. Thank you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. We got a full stream week. I think. So tomorrow morning and Friday morning and Saturday morning and Sunday morning, Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!